What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Summoner's War Chronicle. So Summoner's War Chronicle is a brand new entry into the Summoner's War franchise. They want to call this an action RPG, but let's be real. This is mostly, keyword mostly, an auto path, auto quest, auto grind, auto combat mobile MMO that you've seen 5,000 times before. But in today's video, you're going to see it on PC Steam, which is the client that I'm playing on. Dude, I love this whole trend of PC clients. Very, very nice. Down with emulators forever, forever. Everything you see on the screen right now is the game on the ultra high definition graphics you absolutely love to see. So, you know, who is this game for, right? I would have to say, if you are a fan of the Summoner's War, if you are a fan of the Summoner's War IP, there might be slightly more to like here than most other gamers, because dude, you've probably been playing Summoner's War for the better part of like a decade plus. It's probably pretty cool to be able to see some of those monsters reimagined in this nice ultra high definition 3D style, right? So that's number one. But for everybody else, if you mostly have written off these autoplay MMOs, you're probably going to write this one off as well, because it doesn't do anything that different, but it is quite a bit more streamlined in quality of life field than most sightseeing MMOs that I play on this channel. You guys know I love playing these little sightseeing MMOs, and if a sightseeing MMO has a good degree of quality of life, FG is all about it. But this right here, what you've been looking at so far, this is like your minute-to-minute gameplay. You know, you talk to an NPC, that NPC will tell you to go defeat some creatures, pick up some desert grass off the ground like I'm doing right now. Right after that, the game automatically goes to the next part of the quest, which is defeat 4 of these like desert salamanders, right? So very straightforward. Now, when it comes to your actual combatness, you do get to choose between 3 characters in this game. They are gender locked. I know that's a big problem for most people, not for me, because I was going to pick the waifu anyway. You pick between 3 gender locked classes. Here is my girl right over here looking really good. You do have some degree of customization when it comes to your hair and your eyes, but later on you do have access to a closet, so you can play dress up all day long, right? So that's number one. This game also has a lot in common with Ni no Kuni, where you control your summoner, but you also bring along with you familiars, but in this game they're called monsters. So this is where, once again, if you love Summoner's War, you're going to see a lot of your favorite characters here reimagined. You can bring 3 to combat with you at all times, but as you guys can see, you can switch between a slew of other monsters, as you guys can see there. A little bit later in this video, we absolutely will be doing a nice little summon session, but let's go head on down to this next location. You can see I do have this nice little bear mount with the, look at that dude, it ain't cold outside. Why you got them earmuffs on, little bear? But let's see what this next one is, and I'll start showing you some. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. So early in the video, I said this game was mostly autoplay. Let me show you what I meant, right? So this dungeon is going to be all fire mobs, so I'm going to be bringing my water monsters here. So I got my Vagabond, my Fairy, then I have my Mystic Witch, because I don't have another blue hero or monster strong enough at the moment. But once again, we'll do a summon session a little bit later. I left that load time in there for you so you can kind of get a feel for it, but do keep in mind, I am playing this bad boy PC Steam, and I do have it installed on an SSD drive. But take a look at that! Manual play is required. So this game does force you to play manually quite often, right? So when it comes to dungeons, you do have to play it manually the first time. So you cannot autoplay the very first time you see a dungeon. And when it comes to group dungeons, when it comes to party content, you do have to play the party content 3 times on manual before you are allowed to auto it. So do keep that in mind. I mean, I see what they're trying to do, but it doesn't really make that big of a difference. If you're going to be playing this game long term, you're probably going to be playing on auto eventually, even when it comes to dungeons. But there you go. But a nice looking dungeon here so far. Look at that. Very nice. And this is why, oh, whoa, what is this? Dude, this is brand new. It's so hard. I don't know what to do here, man. My gamer sweats are coming out, dude. You know when you've been playing real hardcore on a real hard stage and your hands start sweating on the controller? That's what was happening right there. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it on video. I thought I was going to be embarrassed. All right, chill. And there goes the bridge. G to the G. You can still get across it. You can still totally get across it. You got the worst demolitions crew I've ever seen here. But let's get to work. Once again, I am playing combat completely manual here. Basic attack here, I have 3 special skills. I can also control 1 of my monsters. Now, that's half true. Why am I lying to you? I don't know why I lied to you, but let me tell you the truth. You can switch between any of your monsters at any time to take direct control of their special skills. There is a slight cooldown, but this is useful because some of these monsters are going to have things that are like like, you know, group up AoE attacks or heals, shields, and stuff like that. And sometimes you want to take control of that versus the AI just kind of rattling it off whenever it's off cooldown, right? So that's something you want to kind of make note of. Once again, I'm going to switch back to my Vagabond here. Make sure that he's doing his little DPS attack, as you guys can see there. The game works quite well on keyboard and mouse. You can also play this bad boy on an Xbox controller as well. But yeah, that's pretty much Summoner's War Chronicle, man. It is a typical autoplay MMO with a good degree of quality of life, good degree of streamlining, very pretty world. If you're into sightseeing MMOs, you're probably going to really enjoy this one. There are some, you know, quite a bit of cinematics and anime cutscenes as well. So a lot more production has gone into this game than I thought Com2 US or Com2 Us had been doing as of late. Speaking of what they've been doing as of late, though, I would be remiss not to mention that this game does have a little bit of NFT functionality. I haven't seen it yet. Like, I don't know where it is. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's definitely in the game. Most of the games coming from this company from here on out are going to have some tie to crypto and blockchain and all that good stuff. The other one that I'm currently playing right now, Dear Ella's in the same position. So yeah. Just like Ni no Kuni, just like all the Com2 Us games as of late, they do have ties to the crypto market, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, this crook is stronger than I thought here, dude. He's about to kill my little Vagabond tank. Let's just kind of stay out of this, Little quick little move out of the telegraph. FG's absolutely played these games before, but dude, playing on manual is a new skill I haven't used in a long time. He still has one life bar left. My Vagabond is about to go down. This is about to just be me versus the boss. So I can actually take more control over my monsters than I really decided to show in that fight. So they're going to come back to life here in a second. I'll show you what it looks like. But you can also call away your monsters to get out of telegraphs. You can have them, you know, just do all-out attack, focus attack, and like I mentioned, move out of danger type of evasion stuff. So do keep that in mind. All right. Oh, look at that. We just acquired some earrings, and I need a tutorial to tell me how to put these bad boys on. Very nice. Hit auto equip. You love that. So that is the minute-to-minute gameplay, right? Talk to NPCs, explore the world, defeat monsters on the outside, defeat monsters in dungeons, etc., etc. Outside of that, you do have some auxiliary gameplay modes here. You do have what you might recognize if you played things like Summoner's War. Take a look at these elemental-specific dungeons here. I'm gonna go for, let's go for the Hall of Fire. We'll go ahead and fight this because my water team is already pretty well off here. And we get to see a little bit more. Look at this, dude. What a nice little pretty looking game. I like it. I do get to play this one on autoplay though. Dude, did the game lie to me? I thought I would have to at least play it one time manually before I get to play it on autoplay, but here I am, dude. My hands are nowhere near the keyboard. I ain't gonna tell you where they are, but they ain't on the keyboard or the mouse. And I am completely hands off here, but at the same time, those telegraphs are gonna be major here, right? So check this out. Here's my little AI. I can call my little minions to kind of follow me. Oh God, where am I going? Where am I going? Or I can say focus attack, which is what I'm doing right now. Very nice. Let's see what this guy can do. Very cool. This is the Keeper of Fire. Doing all kinds of doomage, but he's pretty low level compared to what I am at the moment. But that does give you a nice little taste of what you have to look forward to. Once again, if you play Summoner's War, you know, fighting these elemental specific style dungeons to get different types of loot is very, very familiar. Nice little repeat battle, dude. Wait until I show you the rest of the quality of life of this game, right? So you got repeat battle there. That's beautiful. You love to see it. Let's go back over here to the main gameplay screen. FG, you're a little too excited. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. So you have an endless tower mode. Check out what you can do in endless tower mode. You ready? Climb the tower consecutively. So this will allow you to climb the tower as far as you possibly can, and it will only stop once you get defeated. You absolutely love to see that. You don't see that too often in these tower modes as of late. Other gameplay modes include the Path of Growth, which allow you to obtain monster pieces. I'm not going to show you any gameplay here. You fight those guys, not that cool. I will show you this Path of Adventure so we can defeat this bootleg Arachne in the spider dungeon. She is a blue type, so I'll bring my green team here. Very, very nice, dude. Every good game, every good MMO, every good autoplay MMO has to have a quintessential spider lair. Very, very nice. And I did play this one on manual before, so I think maybe it's not those. I'm not sure where the differentiation between which modes you have to play on manual first before autoplay is enabled, but I did play this on manual before. Now autoplay is enabled now, and very nice. We'll let them just kind of, dude, get off my screen. What are you doing here, Serena? Serena's just messing up my viewpoint. Let's see if I can get some better camera angles here. Dude, a tutorial for the camera angle? You got auto, you got free, which is very straightforward, and you got a little top-down view. We'll just keep it on auto. I just don't like the fact that her face right here is like taking up so much room, but I digress. Nice little DPS meter there as well. My summoner is wrecking. Oh, you can reset it at any time. Can you change it to something besides DPS? Ah, come on, dude. No love for support. No love for support. Sad. See, this is the reason why I like playing these games as a sightseer. It's just cool to see different exotic dungeons, fight bosses. Like, I think that's kind of cool, right? That's the only reason why I really even play these games, because deep inside my heart, I still love MMOs. MMOs are probably one of my favorite genres that I don't play, right? I love MMOs deep inside, but I understand now that I've played so many MMOs over the years, I'll never be able to recapture that magic. But one piece of magic that I always capture when I play these games is seeing these exotic locations and, you know, feeling like I'm deep inside of a dungeon, fighting bosses, getting treasure. That never goes away. And that's the main reason why I play these little sightseeing MMOs. Not because I seriously like them, it's just cool to see things. That's why I say sightseeing. Very straightforward. Thanks for that breakdown, MG. You're welcome. There goes Arachne, the queen spider. She's only level 16. I'm level 26. I'm not going to have any problems whatsoever. Down goes Arachne. Don't look like the Arachne I know from Smite, but close enough. And then lastly, on the path of growth, you do have a dungeon which will allow you to get equipment for your summoner. You can see here you can only do 6 of these per day. So depending on what you're working for, you know, you find a dungeon that you want to go for, go inside of it, hit auto repeat, and then just come back later. You're good to go. So that is the path of growth. We'll do party dungeon last. Arena, dude, more quality of life, man. Check this out. I know a lot of people don't really like PvP. Me, for the most part, when it comes to games like this, I don't like PvP because for the most part, it's just really who has the most stats, maybe a little bit of party formation, but you know, when you start going against big time dolphins and whales, it's like, dude, just kill me, just kill me. Check this out. Quick battle doesn't even have to load the stage. Did you see that? I'll show you again. Doesn't even have to load the stage. One more time? Sure, I got time. So do you. Quick battle, done again. Very, very nice. You can keep on going. What's David up to? About to get these hands. That's what David is about to get. Next. Who's next? Tori? I'm out of tickets. Oh, wait. Why am I out of tickets? I feel like I have 2 more. All right. Oh, wait a minute. This guy is stronger than me. Thank you so much, Summoners War Chronicle, for saving me the embarrassment of getting clapped here on the video. It saw that I was a little behind on power, so it took away the quick battle option. I'm actually cool with that. And then you also have more gameplay modes to look forward to. You have Spires of Ascension, Expedition, and a Battlefield. So before we end the video in a party dungeon, I definitely want to show off a little bit more of the game here, right? So you do have a closet feature here, so you can play dress up, all types of different sets of armor and gear and hair and little back pieces here as well. Obviously, the game is going to continue to add these to the game as you move along. These outfits also have stat effects as well. So I guess once you collect them, you get the passive bonuses. I don't think you have to actually have them equipped to have the passive bonus, but I kind of made that up, but I feel like it sounds remotely true. Here's a few mounts here as well. Some really nice looking mounts. I'll show you one of my favorite ones here. Nice little camel there. Where's my favorite? I do like that little futuristic one here. Some more camels, little horse there. Look at this one, the Celestial Dragon. I like that one quite a bit. And like, look at that, little Shadow Walker. Cool little mounts there as well. All right, so now it's time for a good old-fashioned summon session. So we do have a rate up summon here. We have a legendary summon, which I have no scrolls for. Water specific, dude, water's looking pretty tight. Then we have a mystical summon, which is basically everything wide open. Unknown, which is kind of like lower tier, and then you have specific monster piece summons there. So let's just go ahead and just blow out everything, right? I'm just gonna skip this. Ooh, hello, Mystic Witch. Oh, dude, she's a 4-star. Very nice. Let's just go all the way through here. That's, you know, that's a Summoner's War looking creature. Moving on up to the mystical summon. So these can go up to 5-star. All right, we got a bunch of dupes here as well that you can use. We got ourselves a nice little fire priest. That is cool. Little harpoo. And that is gonna be it. Dude, I completely lied to everyone and I apologize. I thought I was gonna end the video with a party dungeon here, but you can only enter 1 per day? Just once? So, yeah, we're not going to see a dungeon here, but really it's not a dungeon. It's more like a raid. It's just you versus the boss, right? So you can kind of use your imagination, pretend I'm fighting this thing, pretend I'm fighting this thing, and pretend I'm winning and topping the DPS charts. Now, had I actually run that dungeon, I probably would have got some new gear. I would have taken that gear, enhanced it. You got to do this one by one. Look at this. There's no fast enhance. Why? I have no idea, but there's not one. You can equip gems, effect stones. You can also disassemble things that you're not using. Outside of your summoner, you also have your monsters. Now, dude, this is going to be a little bit of management here because every single one of your monsters has a rune set. Look at this. So if this is something that you loved from Summoner's War, hello, it's back. If this is something you absolutely despise from Summoner's War, hello, it's back. So a lot of management here. Now, obviously, you're not going to have that many monsters here. I would say you would have, what, 3 per element type. So you think fire, water, wind, light, and dark. So that's 5 times 3. Quick maths, that's 15 for you. So at least 15 rune sets. So you might be managing like 20 different creatures, rune sets, equipping them, enhancing them, switching them out, looking for the best percentage-based stats, etc., etc. Oh, looky here. FG came through with some party content. Let it be known FG will never let you down. All right, I played a little bit longer and I unlocked some group content here. So let's take a look at what we have on offer here. All right, so I saved you guys all the trash mobs leading up to this boss encounter, but there you go. A nice little piece of group content here in the world of Summoner's War Chronicle. Go ahead and step out of that. Oh, step out of that one too. Let my monsters eat that though. Dude, this thing is getting destroyed. I'm definitely in a group with some people that are quite powerful. Dude, I'm getting stomped when it comes to DPS, but you know what? I'll take it. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. That was one of the get close telegraphs, not the run away telegraphs. Got me good there. Yeah, this is the one where you kind of stay close to him instead of running away. So there you go, my friends. Hopefully that gives you guys a nice little idea of what Summoner's War Chronicle is all about. My name is FG, bro, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.